Ladies and gentlemen, this case is over. It's over. And it's over because Harvey Weinstein has reached a deal. All he's going to do is throw $44 million at people, and he's got freedom. That's it. That's it. This thing is over. Harvey Weinstein had women that came forward that said he had sexually assaulted them and he was violent. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is walking away with his freedom intact. Bill Cosby's case was all hearsay. There was not one shred of evidence, and he is sitting in jail. There is no way, if Harvey Weinstein did this to all of the women that came forward who were really raped, and he gets his freedom, then the American justice system ain't worth a pile of dog do. See, in this society, it is not about being fair. You got to understand that. These folks don't have a fair bone in their bodies. This is why you will never see it. It is about keeping those with pale skin free at all cost, and jailing those with dark skin and using the law that they designed strictly for us to do it. And that's all we see today. No matter what they do, there's justification for it. There's a reason. There's an alibi, even if they got to sit around and make one up. But with us, it's jail for some of the most minor infractions. It's jail. And Harvey Weinstein is living proof that a white man with money will never see inside of a prison cell. And it doesn't matter if you are a black man, poor or wealthy. If they want to nail you, you're going to jail. So this piece of shit, who really did commit the crimes he was accused of, is free, ladies and gentlemen. They've reached an agreement to the lawsuit. See, I knew when they made this trial private, I knew exactly what was going to happen. But I think many of us knew before it even got started what the outcome was going to be. And we're seeing it right now, exactly what we said was going to happen. You know, look at what has happened over the last month. You saw a whole rash of white males be accused of rape, even underage children they raped. And every last one of them walked out of the court. 10 years probation, 10 years probation, 10 years probation. Last week, I read of a rape case. It was a black man. He got life behind bars, y'all. Black man got life behind bars for rape. But white males, 10 years probation. We shouldn't even bother with their legal system. It's evil. They're evil. This whole place is ran in an evil manner. And this is all we're going to see until they are officially gone. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this lame ass story from the New York Times, May 23rd, 2019. Harvey Weinstein and his former studio's board members have reached a tentative $44 million deal to resolve lawsuits filed by women who accused him of sexual misconduct and by the New York State Attorney General, according to three people briefed on the matter. The outcome of the settlement talks will be especially notable because the lawsuits are one of the main avenues by which Harvey Weinstein could be held responsible for his alleged actions. He is facing criminal charges in New York for allegations of sexual violence. This man, once the $44 million is paid, ladies and gentlemen, this shit is over. Okay, don't let these articles make you believe, oh, well, there's still some possibility. There's no possibility. This shit is over. But more than 80 women have accused him of wrongdoing. That's more than Bill Cosby, y'all. That's more than Bill Cosby. And many of those complaints involve sexual harassment, which is a civil violation, not a crime. Yet not a crime for the white man. So the details of any settlement, such as whether it includes an admission of wrongdoing by Weinstein, would carry significant symbolism. Yes, that's what we got in this case, y'all. Symbolism. So, they're going to give you their little song and dance. So the insurance policies would cover the $44 million if the current agreement is finalized. It will be finalized. They ain't turning down that money. That's how America's heart beats, on money. Okay, that's the God of America, money. Lawyers for women who said they were the victims of Harvey Weinstein has been in mediation since last year with representatives for the former studio mogul. Also involved in talks were lawyers for the former board members and the New York Attorney General's office, which last year sued Weinstein and his brother for violating state and city law, barring gender discrimination, sexual harassment, sexual abuse, and coercion. The goal was to reach a settlement that would cover all of the suits pending against the former Hollywood mogul and now his defunct movie studio and associates. Weinstein's company is seeking to liquidate. In a recent bankruptcy filing, lawyers for the studio said the efforts to resolve legal claims by some of the women shall stall in recent months, but put additional strains on its dwindling resources. So he filed for bankruptcy. Weinstein, 67, has pleaded not guilty to criminal charges in New York. Although all these women came forward saying he put hands on them and raped them, okay, he's not guilty according to him. So, this is just a load of bullshit, y'all. We're just seeing yet another white dude walk away from a serious crime, and they want to throw down the gauntlet on a black man, But at the same time, they're telling you to trust their system and respect their lame ass laws all at the same time. No, I don't trust your system. I don't trust none of you. I don't trust your laws. I think your laws are just a load of bullshit that you put together to keep us in an oppressive state. That is the whole purpose in enforcing the law on the black community. So we never rise as we're doing right now, whether you like it or not. and you're falling and you're trying to do everything you can to stall the process out. So you keep trying to go overboard enforcing your law on the Black community. Well, you better do it because your time looks very limited. You don't have too much more time to be doing these things. So earlier this year, Weinstein also replaced his longtime defense attorney, Benjamin Bafman, with a new dream team of lawyers who have a history of representing celebrity clients. His criminal trial is expected on September 9th. And when that trial comes, because of this money, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be over as soon as it starts. This mess ain't going nowhere. Okay, a deal is made. That means it ain't going to go too much further. This thing is pretty much over. So you remember the Yale professor that was fired for representing Weinstein? I bet you he's not getting one dime of that money. You did all of that for what? No, I'm sorry. It was Harvard. It's right here. Soon after Weinstein built his new defense team, one of his star lawyers, Ronald S. Sullivan Jr., a law professor and faculty dean of the undergraduate house at Harvard University, came under fire by students there for representing the Hollywood producer this month. Harvard decided to end Mr. Sullivan's term as dean on June 30th, following months of pressure from students. Later, Mr. Sullivan withdrew from Mr. Weinstein's defense team. So he's giving all this money, and the man that came out strong for him lost his job, and I bet he ain't getting one single cent. Not worth it, y'all. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You're trying to save something with no redeemable qualities at all. But I know this is not a surprise to anybody because we have already seen how the laws work in America. And as long as men like Harvey Weinstein and Les Moonves and these multi-million-dollar white males do stuff, you can expect it will get shut down almost immediately with money. And they will go on with their lives as if they never did a thing wrong. See, this is why the crime stats look low for these folks. It's not that they're not committing crimes, but they get out of it. Charges drop. Everything dropped. So why would they stop doing crime if they see how easy it is to get away with it? Of course, they're going to keep ramping it up. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.